I'll go through all the issues. On the issue of conservatorship, Your Honor, Miss Oviedo is requesting a sole managing conservatorship with a geographic restriction on her to Caldwell County plus any counties contiguous to Caldwell County.
Mhm.
Miss Oviedo is also requesting the standard possession and access order.
Okay.
And the state takes no position on conservatorship or visitation, Your Honor. We're asking the court to make a decision in the child's best interests. Now,
Okay.
on the issue of child support, Your Honor, at this time, I'd like to present the state's Exhibit 1 that is sent to the court. It's a investigation report completed by one of our child support officers, and it details the results of the investigation and our finding that Mr. Hernandez's gross monthly resources are $2,688.
And 0 cents, they usually have cents, but no.
Oh, we round it, Your Honor.
Yeah, okay. Did you say you emailed it to me? I'm gonna try to find
Yes,
it.
Your Honor.
Okay, on the court's email address or the more direct
use
email address?
The TX courts.
Okay, I had it
Email
open
address.
and it closed itself down. I'll look it up. However, I'll take notice of the investigative report and I'll double check it in just a minute. You want to continue, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. The state's requesting a finding that Mr. Hernandez earns $2,688 per month as his gross monthly resources. And based on some other facts that Ms. Oviedo will testify to, Mr. Hernandez has no other children, and given the applicable health insurance credits, we're requesting that child support be set at the guideline amount at $658 per month, with payments to begin on October 1st, 2025.
Okay.
On the issue of medical support, Your Honor, we're requesting that Ms. Oviedo be ordered to place the children on her health insurance plan available to her through her workplace. And we're requesting a finding that that comes at a cost of $132 per month for the medical insurance. And we're requesting a finding that Mr. Hernandez reimbursed Ms. Oviedo in the form of cash medical support in the amount of $132 per month, with payments to begin on October 1st, 2025. This plan covers dental as well, an additional cost of $6 per month. We're requesting Ms. Oviedo be ordered to place the children on this dental program available through her private health insurance through her employer. And we're requesting that Mr. Hernandez be ordered to reimburse Ms. Oviedo at a rate of $6 per month, with payments to begin on October 1st of 2025.
Then let me stop you. Did I hear the government program and then the private insurance? So we usually
It's private insurance, Your Honor.
Okay, I heard you say government. So it is private insurance and does it not exceed the 9% cap for medical and 1.5% cap for the dental if there's no other children?
No, it does not.
Okay, not at this time. It does not exceed. You did the math correct. And you don't know if you did the exact 9% or did you do less? Was it less or
So for the medical, I did 9%.
Okay,
For the dental, I did 1.5%.
that's the maximum, and he has no other children, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, then that. And is that mother's cost on both, or is that just coincidental?
No, so the 132 and the $6 figures, that's the cost of the plan per month for Miss Oviedo for just the children. It doesn't include any other parties who are also on the plan.
So it's at her actual cost. Okay, thank you.
Your Honor.
And anything else in your opening?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, Miss Oviedo is not requesting any retroactive support. She is not requesting non-disclosure of her contact information. And finally, Your Honor, the state's asking for a finding of court costs against Mr. Hernandez, payable on or before September 11th, 2026.
Okay, and then I'm presuming your investigative report, even though it had the monthly amount, you don't know how recent it is off your records or the most recent quarters, or that he's actually employed, or do you know any of that?
I do have that information, yes.
Well, I don't want to hear names, but just that he is employed, or it's based on employment history, recent employment history.
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
Okay, Then you're ready to go forward with your witness.
Yes, Your Honor. I'd like to call Ms. Oviedo. Good morning, Ms. Oviedo. Could you please
Hello.
state your name for the record?
Wendy Oviedo.
Her fight for sole custody is built on these very words.
Now, what are the names of your children?
Vanellope Hernandez, Luna Hernandez, and Cadis Hernandez.
How old are they?
Luna is 8, Cadis is 8, and Vanellope is 6.
Who's the father of the children?
Jose Hernandez.
Who do the children live with?
Me.
Who makes the day-to-day decisions regarding the children?
Me.
How involved is Mr. Hernandez in the children's lives?
Not so much.
What was the last communication you've had with him?
Yesterday.
And
Through
what was that?
text.
And what was that communication about?
About if he was gonna be able to watch the kids or not.
Okay. And does he ever visit the children?
No.
Okay. When's the last time he visited?
I think like 2 weeks ago.
And how frequently do these visits occur?
Well, he takes them every other weekend.
And how do they go?
I take them over there.
Okay. Maybe perhaps I should rephrase. How do these visits how have these visits been going?
Good.
What's your relationship like with Mr. Hernandez?
We're pretty good at like core parenting.
And what's his relationship like with the children?
Good. I don't see anything bad happening with them.
All right. Now, Ms. Oviedo, in my opening statement, did I mischaracterize any of your positions?
And what do you mean by that?
So at the beginning, when I announced what you were asking for, was that all correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you're requesting the sole managing conservatorship, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Could you please explain to the court why?
Because he's not really much involved with the kids, so I make most of the decisions.
Has he ever been in a position where he had to make a major decision for any of the children?
No, I've been mostly the one making all the decisions.
Okay. So who's the one taking the children to school?
Well, they go through bus, but I take them.
And who's the one taking the children to doctors?
Me.
Now, does Mr. Hernandez have any other children?
No.
Do you have access to private health insurance?
Yes, through work.
All right. And what is the cost of that health insurance?
For my health insurance is $40.46.
Okay. And what is the cost for just the children's coverage?
I'm not sure. That's what the total of my health insurance is taken off.
How much is taken out of your check for health insurance per pay period?
$40.46.
Okay. And how often do you get paid?
Weekly.
Does your plan cover dental?
Yes.
And what is the cost of the dental insurance?
$1.73.
Is that per pay period?
Yes, per pay period.
Okay. And just to clarify, how often, what is your pay period?
What do you mean by pick?
How often do you get paid?
Weekly.
Thank you, ma'am. All right. Is there anything else at all that you'd like this court
These gaps raise questions that make the case more intense.
to know?
No.
And how many people are on the health insurance plan and the dental plan?
Me and my 3 kids, so 4.
Thank you, ma'am. I have no further questions, Your Honor. I'll pass the witness.
Yeah, let me see if I can just fill in a couple of gaps from my mind, Miss Oviedo. You said you talked to him yesterday, and you were asking him about whether you could watch the kids or not. Is that so you could be here in court and so they could be taken care of, or something else? They're not in school?
No, they have school. It's because he usually watches them, but he got sick. So I was wondering if he was better, so I will be able to take them to him.
Oh, you're talking about for the weekend?
Yes.
Okay. So he's not going to be available for the weekend because he's sick.
Yes.
Okay, but they are in school today.
hmm
But did you talk about court at all? Is he gonna make it to court? Because it just requires logging in, not having to drive anywhere, but
No, I didn't talk to him about court.
he's never raised it before, or wanted to know if you were going or not going or anything like that.
No.
Okay. And then, are the 8-year-olds twins? I presume they are, but sometimes they're not, so. They are.
Yes, they're twins.
Okay. And then, well, it looks like he's seen him regularly, so he does have a relationship, but he's just not that involved in wanting to talk about decisions or making
Yes.
decisions. Okay. And so that you know, understand the law about geographic restriction, that if he's involved in them, you shouldn't just pick up and move and keep him, deprive the children from him, so you're willing to live with that restriction.
Yes.
Okay. And then just so that I totally understand the medical and dental insurance, you said there's 4 on the plan, but you must have removed yourself from it, and you know how much it was for just the children, because the $40.46 a week adds up to more than 132. So I think the state probably helped you figure out just the children's part or not, or do you remember that part?
No, I don't.
No.
I can
Okay.
shed some light on the math, Your Honor, if you'd
Okay,
like.
yes, sir, Mr. Asif, on the cost.
Yes, of course. So based on Ms. Hernandez, Ms. Oviedo testified to $40.46 per week, a per pay period that she testified to being weekly. So what I did, Your Honor, was I took the 40.46, multiplied it by 52 weeks in a year, divided that by 12 months in a year to get 175.33 roughly. And because there's 4 people on the plan, 3 of which are the children, I then divided this figure by 4, multiplied by 3, and that's how I got to 131.495, which I rounded to 132.
Okay. That makes sense, and if we don't have anything better, that's the rational thing to do. So thank you for getting me there. I wasn't sure how you got there.
And the
Okay.
dental, oh, yeah, sorry, Your Honor.
Go ahead. The dental.
I
you
was
did
just
the
going to say
same thing?
the dental was calculated in a similar manner. I took the amount per pay period, calculated the amount per month, and then divided by 4 times 3 to get the amount for just the children. So that's where the $6 per month in cash dental support was calculated with the same methodology.
Yeah. Okay, because you understand that the way they did the math, Miss Sophia, though you don't have any idea how much it costs for you or whether you're for free, and then it's just the children that's being charged, or it's
Yes, I understand.
you understand it, so we are giving some credit for him not having to pay for your part of the insurance, but you don't have the exact numbers. You never got a summary from your employer to see the breakdown for yourself and yourself versus the family or children. You didn't.
No, I haven't.
Okay, then that's the most fairest way I can think to do it right now. And then I think that was okay. The state
Insurance math sparks suspense as every calculation is justified. It's a moment where precision decides what's fair and final.
said that you were not asking for back pay for any back child support. Is that true, ma'am?
Yes.
And you're just willing to give that up? I don't know if he helped you or he didn't help you, but he's been involved pretty much the whole time with the visits, or
Yeah.
yeah.
Pretty-
But you understand you're giving up the back pay.
Yes.
Okay, and then there's been no family violence between you all.
No.
Okay. then you understand the state has the authority and I can order it, that they put in the information for you and for him in the order. So y'all trade information. You probably already have it, but it would be official. And then you are required to, if anything changes, to update each other, whether it's your address, your phone numbers, your emails, those kinds of things.
Yes.
Okay. Then do you have any questions about anything we've talked about?
No.
And I will take judicial notice of the investigation report signed on September 11th, 2025 from a child support officer, Ms. Emily Hasso, which does say that you all determined, as defined by the family code, that $2,688 as monthly net. Okay, anything else? Oh, was this suit affecting where he signed the acknowledgements? I didn't get to ask that, or I didn't hear it.
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
You want to
Would you
ask
like to
him?
see the acknowledgement paternity forms?
No, if you tell me, or Ms. Oviedo tells me he signed all the paperwork at the hospital, so he's on all the 3 children's birth certificates.
Yes.
So he signed those acknowledgements of paternity at each one at the hospital. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So it is a SAPSR where there's already a duty of support. There's no paternity findings. Okay, that's what I needed to know. Then anything else in the way of a closing, Mr. Masi?
No, Your Honor.
Then having heard the evidence, I don't want to repeat it for the 3rd time since you've announced it twice, I think, in your opening and testimony and again in your closing. I will grant the request made in its entirety. On the issue of non-disclosure, well, obviously no non-disclosure will be granted. This is not necessary. And then on the issue of court costs, I will grant that to be payable in a year, September 11th of 2026. And everything else is approved by default against Mr. Hernandez and with Ms. Oviedo's consent. So the state's going to draft the order, put all of that in writing. It's going to probably turn into a 30-page thing. So they're going to send you a courtesy copy, but for you to review and sign off on it electronically. So starting this afternoon, hopefully no later than 5, start checking your emails for an email from the Texas Office of the Attorney General. Consider it your priority homework to review it. Try to sign it if at all possible. If you see something you think something's missing, something's mistaken, or you don't understand it, call the AG and resolve it with them. If they don't hear from you and you don't sign it, 1 week from today, I'm expecting them to turn it in without your signature because it now becomes my order today after I approved it and I'm rendering it, which now makes it my order. So we prefer that you get to review it first and sign off on it. And if you can't or don't, I'm going to be able to sign it without you. You understand that, Ms. Oviedo?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, then the quicker you do it, the quicker I get it, and the quicker I can put it in the file. But if you honestly see something like typos or whatever, you call the AG and try to resolve that. And then if there's nothing further, anything else for the record, Ms. Oviedo, before I let you go?
What's the number for the AGN?
It's going to be on the last page of where everybody signs off on it. It's got their email address, it's got their phone numbers, and it's got the list of name of lawyers. You probably can't talk to lawyers. You might end up at a call center, but you can call them, and if you need to go further, you ask them the information. But there's a phone number published in the order that you can get. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Then if there's nothing further, I'll excuse you. Good luck to you and your children. That'll be the final order of this court in a suit affecting the parent-child relationship by default. Then go ahead and click the end meeting, leave meeting buttons, and you're done with court today, Ms. Oviedo. And thank you for appearing. Good luck to y'all.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You see the
The gavel drops as the judge delivers the final decisive ruling. Every request is granted, and the outcome becomes crystal clear. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.